Hello and welcome to Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today I'm reviewing this fella, Brixton Brewery, and it's their low voltage session IPA. And on the website it says the laid back lower strength sibling to our flagship Electric IPA. Low voltage may be more relaxed, but it still delivers a jolt of flavour from ripe, juicy New World hops. And then it says it, we've crafted this dynamo of a beer to keep you powering on. Style and taste, all the flavour of an IPA at session strength, easy drinking with a powerful hop hit, 4.3%. Certainly get the tropical and the hops from the aroma. Hops are Magnum, Columbus, Mosaic and Simcoe. Malts are Simpsons, Marisotta, Pale Ale, Dextrin, Caramalt and Oats. So, there you have it. Let's click on our story because it's a new brewery for me, first time. I actually got this beer from lowcostbeer.com. So it says here, started in a railway arch in 2013. Brixton Brewery was the dream of two couples who wanted to put Brixton on the map for great beer. Fair play for that. So, golden pour, good lacing around the edge, and carbonation in the centre. Little white head on there. And like you say, good aroma, tropical aroma, and very hoppy with it. They had met by chance in a local bar and bounded over their shared passion for beer and for the non-stop energy the South London neighbourhood they all called home, Brixton, which years ago did have quite a bad reputation, but it's obviously changed in the years since. Unless I'm wrong, thinking of something else, but they agreed that every great neighbourhood deserves a great brewer, and so Brixton Brewery was born. We infuse the flavour of Brixton into everything we do. Our beers are named after Brixton landmarks, inspired by the flavours of its markets and packaged in colourful cans that reference the exuberant batik fabrics sold there. Co-founders, that name's hard to say, Ajotti, that's how you pronounce it, Mike, Libby and Jez. And then they're saying also, our beer is handcrafted in small batches and is always unpasteurised and unfiltered for maximum flavour. It does make a difference. We like to combine the styles, tastes and quality ingredients of traditional British brewing and our local markets with those from much further afield. The resulting beers are bold and delicious and always perfectly balanced for easy drinking. Fair play to them there, you know. Slightly hazy. So it's been nice for most part of the day, and then all of a sudden, he chucks it down. We didn't get out of the car for 10 minutes. Stop that, I'm not getting out in that heavy rain. But I braved it to come down the garden to do a beer review. So, today's Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday, my last day at work for for the old people. And Thursday, my first day at work for the new people. And looking forward to it. Very much so. Went very well overnight. I'm sick as a dog this morning when I woke up. Started to feel better at dinner time. So, but well, it's no point going into work at bloody like 1 o'clock-ish, so I took a trip up, seeing my new boss, basically, and he showed me around, and I was already excited by the project in hand, and now I've seen it, and it was already a dream job, what I'd already seen, but, you know, once in a while something comes along and you your eyes are opened and you're gobsmacked. Ugh, and this is where it is. And I've got a task. It's certainly a task to bring it back to what it should be. But certainly looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to going to work. And you know, the best jobs are the jobs that you go to and you don't even know what time it is. All of a sudden you look at your phone and you think, what time is it? Jesus Christ, where's that morning gone? This is one of them jobs. Luckily, the closer of the hotels is only 10 minutes from the house. Straight up the A60, jobs are good. Near the police station there, near Nottingham's police headquarters as well, funnily enough. Somewhere around there anyway. Oh. So yeah, a nice sessionable drink. Easy going. Like I say, good tropical aroma and taste. The hops are there throughout. And very palatable, very easy going. If you're new to the world of, say, craft beers, and you're not really a fan of the intensely hoppy stuff, because some people aren't. Some people don't like too much tropical and too much hops. This is one of those beers that's more of like a door opener, and to get you in, to let you enjoy your first beer from Brixton Brewery. Now I've got another beer from Brixton Brewery as well, I'm sure I have. However, I thought I'd got two. Maybe not. No, maybe not. So last night I'm a swine for this. I had a whiskey chaser, as you do, and got up this morning, and that probably didn't help me sickness, to be honest, but got up this morning and I'm thinking, I'm in for a bollocking, and see how it goes, see if the old red card comes out. But no, she moaned at me for leaving the telly on and falling asleep, but that was it, so I've done well. It's nice when you don't get a bollocking. Keep trying not to, but it's very hard when you've got such a stockpile down here. Now, obviously, all the beers are all review stock, so I do not drink them willy-nilly. No way. But obviously, the beers are review stock, but obviously any wines that I've got and any like additional beers, that's drink when you like stock, and that's the deadly stuff. And in some ways, I'm either going to have to be more forceful with myself and stop myself from drinking, or stop brewing altogether and just have review beers. But where's the fun in that? I mean, sometimes you just want to crack open a bottle of wine and enjoy a bottle of wine without having to review it. So, yeah. In some ways, I can be my own worst enemy in that respect. Oh, well. You can't win them all, can you? Ooh. So it looks like the rain stopped for a bit. Might do a bit more gardening. I've got one of these cheapo gazebo greenhouses, and the greenhouse bit died years ago, and the frame was good for putting plants on. I come out to the garden this morning, it's like the Leaning Tower of Pizza, so I've had to take off all the heavy stuff off the top, and it looks like that's going to have to give me bins now, which gives me even less space for all my plants. So Thursday can't come quick enough because I'm going to start. My first day I'm going in, I've got some mowing to do straight away, and I don't know whether to mow all the lawns, get the mowing out of the way, and a brand new mower as well, and then probably each day I go up, I'm going to take a carload of plants up and start filling in areas that need filling in, and making it interesting. Going to be an interesting ride, and what I am going to do, I'm going to go up there Thursday morning, get there about half an hour earlier, and if I can get in, and do a walk around the property, and probably stick it on Facebook, and sometimes you can't believe that you've walked into the job you've walked into. And for a lot of gardeners, it would be too much. For me, it's like, get my bloody hands ready. I'm going in, I'm diving in, all hands on deck. And unlike a lot of sites, this site you can actually burn wood and brash. So that gets rid of that element, because obviously when you're cutting stuff down, it creates a lot of stuff to burn, really, or try and compost. I mean, you can compost leaves and grass and that, they compost quite nicely, but brashy stuff doesn't. You've got to burn it, it's the only way to do it. So I've even got the ability to have a fire on site while I'm there, and especially in the autumn and winter months, that's going to be a cracker, sat there with a fire going, blazing. Whew. Life, all of a sudden life has changed. I've gone from being a very low point in my life, probably one of the very darkest points, and all of a sudden it's like I'm pinching myself. I can't believe this, And obviously in any job there's going to be good and bad days, you're never going to win every day. But the amount of work I can do in a day, and so the first things first, get the entrance looking good, because the entrance tells the public, it's basically they're going to have them as wedding venues, because weddings bring the money in, and the first thing you want to see as a prospective bride and bridegroom is to drive into somewhere and think, oh, this is nice, and that's what I'm going for, to make the entrance look amazing, but then filter it through the whole development. And I've gone back into full gardening mode now. I've come home, I've already got a load of cuttings from the weekend that I've took for my hydrangeas, and I've come home, I'm taking cuttings of fuchsias, I'm taking cuttings of forsythias, and this will be a thing where I use my garden as actually a feeder for these sites. And for me, my garden looks good anyway, but I can also get rid of a load of stuff out of my garden so I can free up, ready for new plants in the garden, because I get bored very quickly of gardens. So to enhance that, and most of it comes for free because I've already grown it, and I'm splitting it, and once I get fully on the way, I shall use the area up there as like a little nursery as well, so it's not all in my garden. That's the hope anyway. Anyway, back to the beer. That's what we've come here for. So for me, like I always said, a very pleasant entrance session IPA. Big aroma at the start. It's died down a bit now, but that always is the case. Tropical, hoppy aroma, and throughout good taste and pleasant, easy drinking. One of these days I'll have to try the Electric IPA, just to see what it's like. And that's it from this beer review. So, yeah, very nice. Out of 5 then. 4.3%. Yeah, a good entrance beer to the world of craft beers and stronger tasting beers. If you're a traditional beer fan and you're not really stepped into the waters of true craft beers, this is a good entrance beer to that. And overall, a nice tasting beer, and makes me want to taste something a bit stronger now. But I better not, because I don't want to be upsetting the wife, do we? Hey, bollockins ahoy. Right, out of 5 then. 4.2 out of 5. Yes, jolly good show. And well done for you in London. It's great to hear of people coming together with a passion for something and then delivering that. And, you know, it is great to see it. And let's hope that in these testing times, you know, the business is still there and still growing and moving forward. And that's it for this beer review. Thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and see you soon. Cheers.